time, it's circle time. Get ready for some fun. It's circle time, it's circle time. Come on everyone. It's circle time, it's circle time. We'll learn our ABCs. It's circle time, and count our 1, 2, 3s. You're so very awesome, and now you're gonna blossom. Let's expand your mind on Mrs. Pixie circle time. Hello friends, welcome to Circle Time. My name is Mrs. Pixie, and I'm so happy that you're here today. Today is all about the letter J. Now the letter J makes a j, j, j sound, like in jellyfish, j, j, jellyfish, and jelly beans, yum, j, j, jelly beans. Now, jellyfish tend to be wiggly. So, to help us remember what sound J makes, we're going to pretend we're a jellyfish and say j, j, j. Can you do that? J, j, j. It's fun to wiggle like that. So let's practice with our words here. So we have jellyfish, j, j, jellyfish, and jelly beans, j, j, jelly beans. Now that we know that the letter J makes a j, j sound, let's sing our letter J song. We're going to sing j, j, jellyfish and j, j, jelly beans. Are you ready? The letter J makes a sound j, 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 j. The letter J makes a sound j, 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 j. J, j, jellyfish, j, j, jelly beans, j, j, jellyfish, j, j, jelly beans. The letter J makes a sound j, 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 j. Are you ready to sing it one more time with me? I bet you can sing it now. The letter J makes a sound j, 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 j. The letter J makes a sound j, 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 j. J, j, jellyfish, j, j, jelly beans, j, j, jellyfish, j, j, jelly beans. The letter J makes a sound j, 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 j. What other words start with J? Can you guess them if I give you some clues? Okay, so the first clue, it's something that you wear on top of your clothes when it's cold or maybe rainy outside, and it helps keep you dry. And some of them zip up. It's a jacket. J, j, jacket starts with J. J, j, jacket. You don't want to forget your jacket when it's raining, otherwise you'll get really wet. All right, here's your next clue for our next word that starts with J. You can put things in this. Sometimes jelly, j, j, jelly, or j, j, jam. There might even be peanut butter in it. And it starts with a j, j, j. It's a jar. J, j, jar starts with J. Some people also keep coins in jars. You can put a lot of different things in jars. All right, here's the next clue. This is something that can be yummy to drink when you're thirsty. They can make it with apples or oranges, lots of fruits. And it starts with a j, j, j. Can you guess it? It's juice. J, j, juice starts with J. I think apple juice is my favorite juice. What's your favorite juice? That sounds yummy. I like that juice too. All right, our next word. It's a movement you can do with a rope. And you go up and down with a rope. And it starts with j, j, j. What do you think it is? It's jump. J, j, jump. Starts with J. J, j, jump. All right. So here are all of our words that start with the letter J. J, j, jellyfish. jelly beans. Jacket. Jar. Juice. And jump. So let's sing our letter J song one last time before we say goodbye. Are you ready? The letter J makes us sound ja. The letter J makes us sound ja. Jellyfish, jelly beans, jellyfish, jelly beans. The letter J makes us sound ja. Today we're going to learn more about the letter J, and we're going to read our letter J book, all about J. This is capital J. So here's our big capital J. Let's see, it's right here. It's our first piece in our pocket chart. J. This is lowercase j. That's our little j, our lowercase j. Right here. All right, can you help me find the rest of the pieces? They might not be in the right order, so I'm gonna need some help. J is for juice. Let's see, do you see our juice over here in our pocket chart? So juice is something that you can drink. Can you drink this? No, you can't drink a jacket. That's not the right picture. What about this? Well, you might be able to drink something in there, but that's not the right picture. We're looking for juice. Do you see the juice? That's right, here's our juice. This one looks like apple juice. J is for jump. Let's see. Do you see a picture of someone jumping? Is the jellyfish jumping? No, the jellyfish swims. What about the boy? Is he jumping? Yes, here's our picture for the word jump. Good job. J is for jacket. Do you see the jacket over here? That's right, the jacket is right here. J is for jar. Oh, and that's our next picture. There's our jar. J is for jelly beans. Which picture is for our jelly beans? Is it this one or this one? That's right, our jelly beans are right here. There's our jelly beans. A is for jellyfish. Let's see, that's our last picture. Our jellyfish is right here. Thank you for helping me put the pictures in the book. Now let's see if we can find what starts with J. Remember, you can use your jellyfish move to help remind you what sound J makes. All right, let's get started. This looks like juice. Can we try our jellyfish move and sound to see if juice starts with J? Let's try it. Juice. Does that sound right to you? Yes, juice starts with J. Juice. What about jump? Jump. Does that sound right to you? Yes, jump starts with J. Good job. What about inchworm? Jinchworm? What sound does inchworm start with? Do you remember? I think it starts I. Do you remember what letter makes the I sound? That's right. Inchworm starts with I. Inchworm. It does not start with J, so we're going to cross it out. What about jelly beans? Can you try the J sound to see if it works for jelly beans? Jelly beans? Yes, that starts with J. We're going to circle it. What about hat? Can you try the jellyfish to see if it works with hat? Did it work? Jacked? That doesn't sound right. What does hat start with? What's that sound? Do you remember what movement we do for hat? Hat. What letter makes the sound? That's right, it's letter H. So that does not start with J. What about jellyfish? Can you try your j to see if it works for jellyfish? Does jellyfish start with J? Jellyfish? Yes, jellyfish starts with J, so we're going to circle it. What about donut? Jonut? Donut. Donut. That's right, we use our dog ears for the d sound. Do you remember what letter makes the d sound? Did you say the letter D? If so, that's right, the letter D is for donut. Donut. But that does not start with J, so we're going to cross it out. What about jacket? Jacket? Do you think that starts with J? Yes, that starts with J. And we have one more, jar. Can you try your jellyfish with jar? Good job. Jar. That starts with J. To write a capital J, we start at the top of our line and we go top, down, up, top, across. Top, down, up, top, across. And we're going to use these dots on the top of our line to remind us to start at the top. So we're going to do top, down, up, top, across. 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 Great job. For the next capital J's, I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use blue. Top, down, up, top, across. Let's try green now. Top, down, up, top, across. How about red? Top, down, up, top, across. For the last one, I'm going to use orange. Top, down, up, top, across. So to write a lowercase j, we start on our middle line and we're going to go all the way past our bottom line. Middle, down, up, dot on top. Middle, down, up, dot on top. Let's practice on these ones. Start at that middle line. Middle, down, up, dot on top. 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 Great job. Let's use some of our colors now. Let's start with blue. Middle, down, up, dot on top. And now green. Middle, down, up, dot on top. Now red. Middle, down, up, dot on top. And orange. Middle, down, up, dot on top. And let's see. Let's use purple for our last color. Middle, down, up, dot on top. Great job learning how to write an uppercase J and a lowercase j. Now, let's write some words that start with J. We have jellyfish, juice, and jump. I'm going to use black so you can see it easier. For jellyfish, we start with our J, E, L, L, Y, F, I, S, H, jellyfish. Now for juice, we also start with our J, then we do a U, I, C, E, juice. And jump, J, U, M, P. Great job learning how to write some words that start with J. Today we're going to sort letter sounds and we're going to work on the letters J and I. The letter J makes a J, J, J sound. And to help us remember that sound, we're going to pretend to be a jellyfish and do our jellyfish move. J, J, J. For the letter I, we have two moves because it makes two sounds. It makes a short I sound like an inchworm. So we have our inchworm move, I, inchworm. And we have the long I like an ice cream. For that, we're going to do the sign for the letter I and say I, ice cream. So we have J, J, I, and I. Are you ready for our first picture? Our first picture is a jellyfish. Do you think that goes with the letter J or the letter I? Let's try our moves. J, J, jellyfish. Does that sound right to you? Yes, jellyfish starts with the letter J. That's why we use our J, J, jellyfish move, like a wiggly jellyfish. What about inchworm? Does that go with J or I? What do you think? That's right. Inchworm. That's why we use our little inchworm move. Our finger pretends to be an inchworm. Inchworm starts with the short I sound. What about jelly beans? Where do you think that goes? Let's try our moves together. Jelly beans? Does that sound right to you? Yes, jelly beans also starts with J. Great job. What about ice cream? Does that start with J or I? Let's try it together. Ice cream? Ice cream? Or I, ice cream? That's right. Ice cream starts with the long I sound. I, ice cream. Where do you think jacket goes? J or I? Let's try our J move first. Jacket. Does that sound right to you? Yes, jacket starts with J. What about igloo? Do you think that starts with J or I? Jigloo? Igloo? Or I glue? What do you think? That's right. Igloo starts with the short I sound. What about jar? Try your three moves and see which one works. Jar. Did you say the letter J? Yes, jar starts with the letter J. What about island? Where do you think that goes? Did you say the letter I? But is it the short I or the long I? Island or island? That's right, it's the long I sound. Island. What about Juice. Where do you think that goes? Did you say the letter J? Juice? If so, great job. Juice starts with the letter J. What about iguana? J or I? Iguana. That's right. Iguana. Great job. It starts with that short I. Sound. What about ice? That looks very cold. Where do you think it goes? Jice? It is? Or ice? That's right. It starts with the long I sound. Ice. Great job. And what about jump? Where do you think that goes? Did you say the letter J? If so, great job. Jump starts with the letter J. Great job sorting letter sounds today, and thank you for coming to Circle Time today. I hope to see you next time. Bye!